Yesterday, we have discussed about the Treaty of Vienna. No, video was also there on that. Uh, what is Treaty of Vienna? The representatives of the European power. The four countries were there in European powers. That is Britain, Russia, Persia, and Australia. Austria met at Vienna in 1815 to draw up a settlement of Europe. The Austrian Chancellor, Duke Metternich, was the host of the Congress. This name is important. The Austrian Chancellor, Duke Metternich, was the host of the Congress. The Treaty of Vienna of 1815 was drawn up at this meeting. Its objective was to undo means जो पहले था प्रीवियस वर्जन और प्रीवियसली किस तरह की मोनार्की वहां पे चल रही थी बर्बन फैमिली का जो राज था दैट वाज देयर टू रिस्टोर दैट the objective was to undo most of the changes which had come in Europe during the Napoleonic War. जो नेपोलियन ने अपने समय पे जो चेंजेस किए थे उसने नियर अबाउट 11 इयर्स उसने अपना राज चलाया था राज किया था उन 11 इयर्स में जो जो चेंजेस लेके आए थे वो सारे चेंजेस को क्या किया अंडू कर दिया गया यानी जो पहले जैसे चल रहा था वैसे का वैसा फिर से कर दिया था उसके जो चेंजेस लिए थे वो सारे खत्म कर दिए गए थे. Some of the steps taken according to the Treaty of Vienna are follows. First, the Bourbon dynasty. The Bourbon dynasty means the monarch which was in the France had was which had been deposed during the French Revolution. French Revolution के समय जो उसको खत्म कर दिया गया था हटा दिया गया था उसको रिस्टोर उसको फिर से वापस में पावर में दे दिया गया बर्बन फैमिली को फिर से पावर में लेके आए. A series of states were set up on the boundaries of France. Yesterday, in the map it was there, or in the video it was there. कि चारों states को जो चारों countries हैं, which countries? Britain, Russia, Persia and Australia. ऑस्ट्रिया उन सबको पावर्स दिए गए थे उनको चारों साइड से फ्रांस को घेर लिया था ताकि वो अपने पावर को फिर से एक्सपेंड ना कर सके. The series of states were set up on the boundaries of France to prevent French expansion in future. फ्रांस फिर से एक्सपेंड या लड़ाई करके फिर भी दूसरे किसी भी राज्य को हासिल ना कर सके इसलिए चारों साइड उनने अपने अपना पार्ट लिया और वहां पे अपने सेटल हो गए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द किंगडम ऑफ नेदरलैंड्स was set up in the north. Similarly, Genoa was added to Piedmont in the south. Persia got some important territories on its western frontier, and Austria got control of the northern Italy. German Confederation of 39 states, which had been set up by Napoleon, was left untouched. In the east, Russia was given part of Poland, while Persia was given the portion of Saxony. Next, we have done the romantic imagination and national feelings. Most important question related to board exam. हर बार इसके ऊपर से एक क्वेश्चन आता है 3 और 5 मार्क्स में. तो द इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक आप कह सकते हो फ्रॉम दिस चैप्टर ये रोमांटिज्म के ऊपर आता है. पिछले साल भी आया था लास्ट ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर आपने देखेंगे उसमें भी था और हर साल नियर अबाउट हर साल ये आता है. सो व्हाट वाज द फीलिंग ऑफ रोमांटिज्म. अगेन वी आर डिस्कसिंग रोमांटिज्म वाज अ कल्चरल मूवमेंट था which sought to develop a particular form of nationalist sentiments in the peoples in the लोगों में देशभक्ति की भावना को जगाने के लिए एक कल्चरल मूवमेंट की स्टार्टअप किया गया था. वो romantic artists usually criticized the glorification of reason and science. जैसे कि हम देखते हो आप, कल्चर या हमारी संस्कृति या अपने रिलीजियन या कुछ भी ये होता है, उसमें साइंस और जो रीजनिंग होती है उन सारी चीजों से अलग होती है। बिलीफ मानते हैं भगवान एग्जिस्ट करते हैं, ये है, ये सारी चीजें एग्जिस्ट करती है, बट साइंस उन सारी चीजों को नहीं मानता। सो उन्होंने भी यहाँ पे जो रोमांटिक आर्टिस्ट थे यूजुअली क्रिटिसाइज क्रिटिसाइज किया कि जो आप रीजन मांगते हो हर एक चीज का, जो आप उसके पीछे साइंस ढूंढते हो, ये सारी चीजें नहीं है, धर्म कल्चर के आगे ये सारी चीजें नहीं आती। दे फोकस्ड ऑन इमोशंस, institutions and mystical feelings. They tried to create a sense of collective heritage, a common cultural past as the basis of the nation. On which they focused? They focused on emotions, institutions, and mystical feelings. Also, they tried to create a sense of collective heritage, a common cultural past, as the basis of a nation. Other romantics, like the German philosopher, what is the name? Johann Gottfried Herder, from 1744 to 1803, claimed that the true German culture could be discovered among the common people. Thus, these romantics used folk songs. Yesterday in the video it was there, which they used romanticism, cultural nation की भावना जगाने के लिए वो क्षेत्रीय संगीत, dances, stories, इन सारी चीजों को वो बढ़ावा दे रहे थे. So the romantics used folk songs, folk poetry, and folk dances to popularize the true spirit of the nation within the peoples. The emphasis on vernacular language वहाँ की क्षेत्रीय लैंग्वेज, जो भाषा है, जो बोली बोली जाती है, डिफरेंट थोड़ी थोड़ी दूरों पे जाके जो भाषा चेंज हो जाती, बोली चेंज हो जाती है, दैट वर्नाकुलर लैंग्वेजेस was important to take the nationalist message to a large number of people who are mostly illiterate. अब यहाँ पे ये देखने जैसी बात है, अगर इंडिया में किसी गांव में या बैकवर्ड विलेज में जाकर अगर किसी चीज को हमें बढ़ावा देना है या उनके उसके पास्ट के बारे में बता रहा है, कल्चर के बारे में बताना है, तो हम लोग जाके इंग्लिश में अपना चालू कर देंगे तो सब लोगों के पास वो जो हम कहना चाहते हैं वो बात पहुंच पाएगी? नो, बिकॉज वेयर देयर इज इलिटरेट पीपल, जो पढ़े लिखे नहीं है, अनपढ़ है, और दोज हु डोंट नो इंग्लिश, वो उस लैंग्वेज में हम अगर उनको बता रहे हैं तो वो क्या समझेंगे? नहीं समझ पाएंगे. अगर आप साउथ में जाके हिंदी में वहां पे बोलना चालू कर दोगे या गुजराती में आप बोलना चालू कर दोगे तो आप जो मैसेज कन्वे करना चाहते हो वो मैसेज वहां पे कन्वे नहीं कर पाते. सो द पीपल वहां पे जो रोमांटिस्ट थे उनने फोर्स किया, एम्फेसिस किया, यानी जोर दिया कि वहां की जो लोकल लैंग्वेज है, जो लोकल बोलियां हैं, उन्हीं में उनको इम्पोर्टेंस दिया जाए और उन्हीं के द्वारा लोगों पर, ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों के पास अपना मैसेज पहुंचाया जाए, बिकॉज देयर मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल्स वर इलिटरेट. Karol Krupnicki celebrated the national struggle through his operas. यहाँ पे ये भी था, कल ओपेरा सॉन्ग्स थे, ओपेरास थे, म्यूजिक थे, पोलैंड में वो स्टार्ट किया था, उससे नेशनलिस्ट की भावना वहां पे जगा रहे थे. He turned folk dances like Polonaise and Mazurka into nationalist symbols. जो फोल्क डांस थे लाइक पोलोनाइज एंड मजूरका, उसको नेशनलिस्ट सिंबल के तौर पर उन्होंने प्रस्तुत किया था. लैंग्वेज ऑल्सो प्लेड एन इम्पोर्टेंट रोल इन डेवलपिंग नेशनलिस्ट सेंटिमेंट. आफ्टर रशियन ऑक्यूपेशन द पोलिश लैंग्वेज was forced out of schools and the Russian language was imposed everywhere. An armed rebellion took place against the Russian rule in 1831, but this was ultimately crushed. Language, again, language किसी भी 1 minute, Just hold on. Yes, the language also played an important role in developing nationalist sentiments. After Russian occupation, the Polish language was forced out of the schools and the Russian language was imposed everywhere. The Polish language which was previously जो चल रही थी सारी जगह उस लैंग्वेज को वहां से हटा दिया गया था और स्कूलों में और हर जगह पे रशियन लैंग्वेज को इम्पोज कर दिया गया था to create the feeling of nationalism and armed rebellion. Yes, Katyan?
Sir, nothing by mistake.
Okay. And armed rebellion took place against Russian rule in 1831, but this was ultimately crushed. But after this, many members of Slurgy in Poland began to use language as a weapon of national resistance. In all church gatherings, all and in all religious instructions, Polish was used. Again, जो वो Polish language वहां से निकाल दी गई थी, but दूसरे लोगों ने उसको पोलिश लैंग्वेज को एक वेपन की तौर पर स्टार्ट किया लेना कि जो नेशनलिस्ट की भावना जो जगाना चाहते थे उसको रेसिस्ट करने के लिए उसी लैंग्वेज के ऊपर फोर्स करना ज्यादा जरूरी है. In all church gathering and in all religious instructions, Polish were used. The Russian authorities put a large number of priests and bishops in jails or sent them to Serbia as a punishment of their refusal to preach in Russian. After that, Russian authorities उनने क्या किया था जो चर्च में जो प्रीस्ट होते थे जो फादर्स होते थे उन सबको पनिशमेंट दी और साइबेरिया भेज दिया क्योंकि उनने रिफ्यूज किया था रशियन लैंग्वेज में अपने जितने भी जो व्हाट कैन वी से जितने भी क्या कह सकते हैं उसको रशियन लैंग्वेज दे यूज्ड एज अ पोलिश लैंग्वेज उनको बताने के लिए सारी चीजें गैदरिंग्स में वो Poland Polish language they are using instead of Russian language. To use Polish thus become a symbol of the struggle against the Russian dominance. So यहाँ पे क्या हुआ था? The Polish language जो पोलैंड की थी बिकम अ सिंबल ऑफ स्ट्रगल यानी जो रेवोल्यूशन से पहले जो स्ट्रगल करते हैं उनका विरोध करते हैं स्ट्रगल बन गया था अगेंस्ट द रशियन डोमिनेंस. See there, it is there, the July Revolution 1830. See that?
July Revolution 1830. During the July Revolution of 1830, Bourbon dynasty was overthrown by the liberal revolutionaries. This led to the installation of a constitutional monarchy in France. Louis Philippe was made the head of France. This also led to an uprising in Brussels. The uprising resulted in the separation of Belgium from Netherlands. Greek War of Independence. The Greek War of Independence started in 1821. Romanticism was at its best, as Greece was considered the cradle of civilization. English poet Lord Byron had organized funds for the revolution. Lord Byron and Greek freedom. Lord Byron fought for the Greeks. He died of fever in 1824. The Treaty of Constantinople was signed in 1832 AD. Economic hardships and revolt. Economic hardships and revolts were the outcome of the sudden increase in population in Europe. This period also witnessed a large-scale migration from rural to urban areas for the purpose of employment. Bad harvests during medieval period led to food shortages in Europe. The small-scale producers in towns had to face competition from English machine-made goods. Revolt of the weavers. Weavers of Silesia revolted against the contractors. They revolted against the low payments of workers. Workers were demanding higher wages. Many weavers were shot dead during the revolt. Revolt of 1848 in Paris. The cause of the revolt of 1848 was food shortage and widespread unemployment. These issues brought the people of Paris to the roads. French monarch Louis-Philippe I was forced to flee from France. The National Assembly proclaimed France a republic. It also granted suffrage to all males above 21 years of age. Answer the following question. Find the odd one out from the given options with respect to the Congress of Vienna. The options are A. Britain, B. Austria, C. Russia, or D. France.
Yes. Odd one out of the given options with respect to Congress of Vienna. 4 countries were there, but from the group against the France. कौन से थे? Britain, Austria, Russia or France? Four countries कौन थे? First one is Britain, second Persia, Austria, and which one was there?
Russia,
Persia,
France,
France,
Austria.
Austria,
D.
Britain, Russia was not
Option
there.
D.
Option B, Austria was there, beta.
Russia. Option D.
D, France was there.
Russia. C.
Yes, Russia. See,
Sir.
France was not a member of Vienna Congress. What was the question?
Odd one out.
Unification of Germany and Italy.
After 1848, European nationalism was no longer linked with liberal ideas of democracy and revolution. Nationalist sentiments were now mobilized by conservatives to promote state power and achieve political domination.
Let us study how 3 different states named Germany, Italy, and Britain evolved from small states. Let us study how 3 different states named Germany, Italy, and Britain evolved from small states.
After 1848, Prussia, under its chief minister Otto von Bismarck, unified all German Confederation states. Bismarck, who belonged to the land-owning class of Prussia, fought 3 wars to complete German unification.
Prussian Chief Minister Otto von Bismarck fought following wars for the unification of Germany. He fought the War of Schleswig and Holstein during 1863. He defeated France in the Franco-Prussian War of 1870. He also defeated Austria in the Austro-Prussian War of 1866. The unification of Germany, final efforts. King William was proclaimed as the German Emperor. Proclamation about the kingship of German Emperor was made at the Hall of Mirrors at Versailles on 18th January 1871. The German state strongly emphasized on modernizing banking, legal, and judicial systems. Answer the following question. The War of Schleswig and Holstein was fought in. Your options are A. 1862, B. 1863, C. 1864, or D. 1865?
A, B, C, D.
A.
Okay.
C.
B. The War of Schleswig and Holstein was fought between 1863 AD. See again.
Answer: Proclamation. The unification.
Bismarck, after 1848, Prussia, under its chief minister Otto von Bismarck, unified all German Confederation states. Bismarck, who belonged to the land-owning class of Prussia, fought 3 wars to complete German unification.
Prussian Chief Minister Otto von Bismarck fought following wars for the unification of Germany. He fought the War of Schleswig and Holstein during 1863. He defeated France in the Franco-Prussian War of 1870. He also defeated Austria in the Austro-Prussian War of 1866. The unification of Germany. Final efforts. King William was proclaimed as the German Emperor. Proclamation about the kingship of German Emperor was made at the Hall of Mirrors at Versailles on 18th January 1871. The German state strongly emphasized on modernizing banking, legal, and judicial systems. Answer the following question. The War of Schleswig and Holstein was fought in your option: 1862, B, 1863, 18, or D, 1865.
देखा फिर से रिपीट हुआ था 1863. 1866 which war? (1866)
Prussian.
Persian. Okay, and Austro-Persian War. And 1870?
Yes. Franco-Prussian War.
Franco-Prussian War.
Unification of Italy. Before unification, Italy was divided into 7 states. These states were Sardinia, Piedmont, Tuscany, Kingdom of Two Sicilies, the Papal States, Lombardy, Venetia, Parma, Modena.
This map, both the map, this one unification of Italy map and जो 4-state treaty of Vienna वाला था, both the maps are there in the PPT presentation slide. जो first वाली है, PPT presentation of chapter, उसमें दिए हैं ये दोनों के दोनों map.
Till mid-19th century, Italy was politically fragmented between several different states. Northern Italy was divided between Austrian Habsburgs and Sardinia Piedmont. Central Italy was under papal rule. Southern Italy was ruled by the Bourbon kings of Spain. The Italian language had no common form. It still had many regional and local variations.
Unification of Italy. Initial efforts. During 1830s, Giuseppe Mazzini tried to create a unified Italian republic. To achieve his goal, he formed a secret society named Young Italy in 1830. The revolutionary uprisings of 1831 and 1848 failed. Responsibility of the Italian unification fell upon the state of Sardinia Piedmont and King Victor Emmanuel II. The elite class also supported the unification of Italy, as this would enhance their economic prosperity and political dominance.
After 1848, the Italian kingdom of Sardinia Piedmont, under its chief minister Cavour, unified Italy. However, the Italian mass remained ignorant about Italian nationalism.
Sardinia Piedmont had succeeded in defeating the Austrian forces in 1859 and obtaining the Lombardy state. Role of Garibaldi. In 1860, Emmanuel II and Garibaldi marched into South Italy and the Kingdom of the Two Sicilies. They drove out Spanish rulers with the help of the Army of Red Shirts. In 1861, Victor Emmanuel II was proclaimed the King of United Italy. Views of the Italian mass of unification. Italian people were not as enthusiastic about the unification of Italy as the majority of Italian population was illiterate. Many of the Italians were unaware of the ideology of the liberal nationalist. Even the peasants who supported Garibaldi in southern Italy had never heard of Italia. They believed that La Talia was Victor Emmanuel's wife. Answer the following question. Victor Emmanuel II was proclaimed the King of United Italy in, your options are A. 1862, B. 1861, C. 1865, or D. 1864.
Sir, B. 1861.
Yes, B. 1861.
The formation of the British nation was not due to a sudden revolution. It was the culmination of a long drawn-out process. There was no British nation till the 18th century. The British Isles contained different political-cultural traditions.
द सेकेंड ये जो दूसरी पीपीटी भेजी थी ब्रिटेन के फ्लैग के साथ उसमें ये पूरा का पूरा उसके अंदर दिया हुआ है यूनिफिकेशन ऑफ ब्रिटेन.
Now we will get familiar with the emergence of English culture in United Kingdom. British Isles comprised of 4 different ethnic groups. It consisted of Welsh, Scots, Irish, and English. They had their own individual cultures and political traditions. England steadily grew in wealth, importance, and power. The English Parliament was the chief instrument in creation of an England-centric nation-state. Act of Union, 1707. Act of Union of 1707 resulted in the formation of the United Kingdom. By this act, England had imposed its influence on Scotland. This act came into existence as the British Parliament was dominated by English. Effects on Scotland. The Act of 1707 also resulted in the repression of Scotland's distinctive culture. Catholic clans of Scottish Highlands had to face repression when they tried to become independent. Scottish Highlanders were prohibited to speak their Gaelic language or to wear their national dress. Several of them were forcibly driven out of their homeland. Fate of Ireland. Ireland was divided between Catholics and Protestants. The English helped the Irish Protestants to establish their dominance over whole of Ireland. They also suppressed the Catholic revolt of Wolfe Tone, 1798. Answer the following question. The Act of Union for United Kingdom was passed in. Your option: A. 1706, B. 1707, C. 1705, or D. 1708.
B. 1707.
1707. Option B.
What was that Act of Union?
That Act of Union was resulted in formation of UK, British
United
Parliament.
Yes, UK, that was passed in British Parliament. Which countries were captured under UK? England के अलावा कौन सी थी? That was
France.
Scotland, एंड आयरलैंड। स्कॉटलैंड, यूनाइटेड किंगडम, जब भी आप देखोगे तो यूनाइटेड किंगडम में स्कॉटलैंड, इंडिया, कभी भी फ्लैग देखना, नेशनल फ्लैग है जो इसका इसका इंग्लैंड का, उसके बारे में कभी भी आप देखोगे ना, स्कॉटलैंड और ये सारी चीजें उसमें मेंशन किया रहता है। स्कॉटलैंड एंड आयरलैंड आर डिफरेंट, वो उसको कैप्चर किया हुआ है। द ग्रेट ब्रिटेन, एक बार बीच में आया था ना, स्कॉटलैंड अलग हो रहा है तो उससे द ग्रेट ब्रिटेन, द ग्रेट नहीं रहेगा, सिर्फ ब्रिटेन हो जाएगा या इंग्लैंड हो जाएगा। इंग्लैंड अलग है, स्कॉटलैंड
Yes,
अलग
sir.
है,
Yes.
आयरलैंड अलग है।
The British Isles, especially Scotland and Ireland, which inhabited different ethnic groups, were forcibly incorporated into the United Kingdom, and English culture was imposed on their people.
सिंपल देखो मैप, छोटा सा इंग्लैंड है ये इतना सा, उसने पूरा यूनाइटेड किंगडम ये सारा कैप्चर किया था। वैसे तो वर्ल्ड पे राज किया हुआ है, बट आयरलैंड ऑल्सो एंड स्कॉटलैंड ऑल्सो, ये वाला स्कॉटलैंड आयरलैंड ये सारे लिए हुए। दैट इज बेसिकली, ये सारा मिला के यूनाइटेड किंगडम होता है, द ग्रेट यूनाइटेड किंगडम।
Symbols of Britain actively promoted. British dominance was also visible in the development of various British symbols in the United Kingdom. The British flag or Union Jack was adopted as the national flag of United Kingdom. The English national anthem, God Save Our Queen, was adopted as the national anthem of UK. English language was promoted in all the provinces of UK. Older nations were kept as subordinate partners in the Union.
इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज पूरे यूके की वो की थी। स्कॉटलैंड की लैंग्वेज कौन सी थी?
Scottish.
हम्म, यार वो एक स्लाइड में आया था अभी थोड़ी देर पहले। Want to see again? 1 minute.
The British
Answer the fate of effects on Scotland.
See this.
The Act of 1707 also resulted in the repression of Scotland's distinctive culture. Catholic clans of Scottish Highlands had to face repression when they tried to become independent. Scottish Highlanders were prohibited to speak their Gaelic language or to wear their national dress. Several of them were forcibly driven out of their homeland.
Use language.
Gaelic.
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 ये वाली इनकी जो वहाँ की ड्रेस थी, नेशनल ड्रेस, जो हमारे यहाँ पे इंडिया में बाजे वाले पहनते थे, वो जो एक टाइप का समथिंग आता था, वहीं से आया था ब्रिटेन में। अभी भी
Fate of Ireland.
आयरलैंड
Ireland was divided between Catholics and Protestants. The English helped the Irish Protestants to establish their dominance over whole of Ireland. They also suppressed the Catholic revolt of Wolfe Tone, 1798.
English helped Irish Protestants to establish dominance over whole country. पूरा जो आइलैंड था उसके ऊपर वो कैप्चर करने में
Answer the
उनकी
following
मदद की थी।
question.
The British Isles,
See this
especially
island.
Scotland and Ireland, which inhabited different ethnic groups, were forcibly incorporated into the United Kingdom, and English culture was imposed on their people.
Ireland forcibly incorporated into United Kingdom in 1801. 1801 में ये जबरदस्ती ये यूनाइटेड किंगडम का पार्ट बना दिया गया था। New British nation forced through the propagation of dominant English culture.
Symbols of Britain actively promoted. British dominance was also visible.
ऑलरेडी यूनियन जैक, जब हमने पिछले साल जो फ्लैग्स वाला किया था उसमें यूनियन जैक के बारे में बताया था। इकरा, मे बी यू आर देयर फॉर यूनियन जैक।
Yes.
Older nations were kept as subordinate partners in the Union.
So symbols of Britain actively promoted British flag, that is यूनियन जैक। अभी भी ये न्यूजीलैंड के फ्लैग में यहाँ पे साइड में दिखता है, न्यूजीलैंड और ऑस्ट्रेलिया का फ्लैग में आपको साइड में ये दिखेगा।
Yes,
अभी
sir.
अभी भी ऑस्ट्रेलिया पूरी तरह से स्वतंत्र नहीं है, वो अभी भी उसी का एक उपनिवेश है माना जाता है। एंड कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स जो कंडक्ट किए जाते हैं, हमारा इंडिया भी उसमें पार्टिसिपेंट होता है, 29 कंट्रीज आर देयर। वो कंट्रीज हैं जो कि कभी ना कभी या अभी अभी जैसे चल रहे ऑस्ट्रेलिया, न्यूजीलैंड अभी भी इसके अंडर ही हैं, और पहले जो उसके उपनिवेश रह चुके थे वो सारे नेशंस कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स को खेलते हैं। दैट इज द एम ऑफ द कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स। जो पहले ब्रिटिश साम्राज्य के अंदर रह चुके हैं उनके बीच में वो गेम्स होते हैं।
The Balkan Peninsula, comprising southeastern Europe, had been a trouble spot in the European politics for many decades. Imperialism and colonialism played a crucial role in bringing the European powers to the door of the World War I. Let us study about European nationalism and imperialism and their impact on world history.
See, that are the 29 states जो अभी मैंने बोला था जो कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स खेलते हैं। See, फुल ऑस्ट्रेलिया अभी भी वो उसकी ब्रिटिश की कॉलोनी है। फुल इंडिया वाज द ब्रिटिश कॉलोनी। पाकिस्तान जो अभी है, बट बांग्लादेश एंड म्यांमार एंड एवरीथिंग दैट आर द ब्रिटिश कॉलोनीज। अफ्रीका की इतनी सारी कंट्रीज उनकी कॉलोनीज रही हुई हैं। इवन द अमेरिकन, कनाडा।
Let us study
Yes.
about European nationalism and imperialism and their impact on world history.
So, see the map of the British colonies.
Allegory. What is an allegory? We will now understand how an allegory can play a role in the emergence of nationalism in any country. We will also study about the allegory figures adopted by different European countries. An allegory is a representation of the abstract ideas or principles through characters or figures. It is a term used to define the symbolic representation of human behavior or values. French allegories. A female figure was chosen as an allegory in France. This figure was called Marianne. The characteristics of Marianne were influenced by the ideas of liberty and republic. Marianne, a red cap, the tricolor, and the cockade were symbols of French nation. Its statues were erected in the market squares of France. German allegories. In Germany too, a female figure was chosen as an allegory. This figure was called Germania. This female form represented the German nation. It is having multiple symbols and each is having a different meaning. Answer the following question. Marianne is an allegory of European country. Your options are A, Britain, B, France, C, Germany, or D, Italy.
B. France.
B. France.
पक्का?
B.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
British symbols. Now we will understand the symbols of British Empire with the help of a given map. This map is showing angels carrying banners of freedom. In the foreground, Britannia, the symbol of the British nation, is triumphantly sitting over the globe. The colonies are represented through images of tigers, elephants, forests, and primitive people. The domination of the world is shown as the basis of Britain's national pride. Nationalism and imperialism. We will now study about nationalism and imperialism and the role of nationalism in the promotion of imperialism. European powers had manipulated the nationalist sentiments of its people. They fueled nationalist feelings to fulfill their imperialist aims. Existence of an intense rivalry among major powers made them intolerant towards each other. Defining imperialism. Imperialism can be defined as the practice of extending power, control, or rule by one country over the areas outside its borders.
Important definition is there. It is also there in the worksheet or important questions which I am going to send, or you can write from that. Now this also. Practice of extending power, control, or rule by one country over areas outside its border. किसी दूसरे कंट्री को, किसी दूसरे स्टेट को कैप्चर करने को imperialism कहा जाता है.
Areas or settlements controlled or ruled by the sovereign of a country can be called that country's empire.
Okay, this we will continue on Monday again. Today I'm going to share with you questions. Can I say?
Yes, sir.
See, that is very short answers, short and long answer questions are there. Today I'm going to share with you this page. Okay, important questions that mainly most of the questions that are which had came in last 5-year question papers. एक रोमांटिज्म वाला है, यूनिफिकेशन ऑफ जर्मनी, दैट रोमांटिज्म तो रट्टा मार लो किसी भी हाल में, वो तो आना ही आना है. And this I'm going to share with you, as well as I'm going to share NCERT solutions. आज ही शेयर कर दूं जो
Yes.
टेक्स्ट बुक के क्वेश्चन.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm also going to share this with you. This is next slide. Important points at the time of revision. लास्ट में जब आप रिवीजन करते हो एग्जाम के टाइम पे, तो दिस पेजेस आर दिस. 4 पेज हैं छोटे छोटे, सिर्फ पॉइंट्स हैं उसमें. क्या एट द लास्ट टाइम आपको कभी भी जब कर रहे हो लास्ट टाइम पढ़ने के लिए वो काम आए. सो दिस 3 थिंग्स आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर विद यू. आज ही अभी शेयर कर देता हूँ. जस्ट इन 5 or 10 minutes आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर, एंड लेटर इन द इवनिंग आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर विद वीडियो. ये जो है आज की क्लास का ये वीडियो भी मैं शेयर कर देता हूँ. गो थ्रू दैट. ओके.
Okay, sir.
बाय.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Okay, sir.